Good day, friends, and welcome. Hmm. Thanks for joining. Let's get started. If you're comfortable with it, please close your eyes. Beginning to draw your awareness inward. And allowing your awareness to move into your grounding, into the areas of you that are touching the earth and that are held by the earth. Just for this time, in this space, absorbing the information of touch as it reflects the parts of the body, as it is felt by the parts of the body that are in contact with the earth or whatever equipment you might be sitting on. And without needing to interrogate the sensation or find meaning in the sensation or find an intellectual or a verbal way of describing the sensation, can we just feel? And in a non-intellectual way, can we learn from this feeling? Now that we've been absorbing this information, let's ask ourselves, is there anything I can do to make this posture a little bit more comfortable? Moving my feet or my legs in some way. Setting myself up for success in the sitting that will follow. Allowing the awareness now to move up to the pelvis, and if the grounding, if the foundation of our body is relatively stable, unless we actively pick up a body part and move it. The pelvis is really kind of a bridge between that sensation and the energy of lightness and height and floating that is embodied in the upper portion of the body. And as such, the pelvis really has qualities of both stability and strength, and also lightness. Can we explore here with some movement to find even more comfort and to try to balance the qualities of lightness and stability? Endeavoring in this time to find something like a quality of weight, the sensation of weight in the sitting bones, and in the legs, in the left to right axis, and in the forward to backward axis, finding the middle ground, finding a posture that is neither tilting too far forward and overarching the lower back, nor tilted too far backward, allowing us to kind of round and slouch down as I'm doing right now. But somewhere in the comfortable middle that allows the upper body to feel light, and the lower body to feel steady. Knowing that this posture we're finding in this moment is flexible, we can change it if it no longer serves us, and that for better or for worse, it can be easy to be distracted from it, to fall out of it. So, sort of imprinting the ideal in this moment, knowing that we can come back to it if we want, and we can adjust it if it serves us to do so in the future. Now allowing the awareness to climb the spine, gaining more altitude, feeling the spine like the trunk of a tree climbing up to our shoulders, to our neck. Here, allowing the shoulders to relax downward, allowing the shoulder blades to settle down the back, perhaps to move toward one another, to allow for the result of an opening across the collarbones on top of the chest. And just for a moment, feeling these qualities, the balance of the shoulders moving back, shoulder blades moving together, and the bones and the muscles of the top of the chest moving apart. And our bodies adequately represent these energetic goals, while also finding a sense of ease and relaxation. Beginning to explore one of the first paradoxes you may encounter on this journey, which is how little effort is necessary, how much ease can be brought into our effort. Moving the awareness from the upper chest into the neck. Here, like the pelvis, playing with movement left to right and side to side, front to back, both moving and tilting. And finding like we did in the pelvis, both a sense of stability, to be a strong foundation for our head, and also a lightness and an ease, a sense of verticality. And playing with the tilt of the head, can we explore perhaps allowing the chin to drift a little bit down, to tilt a little bit forward, allowing for even more space and ease in the back of the skull, the place where the spine meets the skull. The place where the skull is held by the body. And like in the shoulders, and hopefully in the rest of the body, can we find as much ease here as possible? Now moving our awareness to the face, to the muscles of the face, which we use for so much of our unconscious and conscious expression, to interface with the world around us. Interesting that the word face is part of the word interface. And for this time of moving inward, can we allow ease and relaxation in these muscles? Can we give them a 5-minute break? Or a 20-minute break? Exploring ease in every part of our bodies, including the face. Putting the muscles of the face around the jaw and the eyes and the nose and the ears. Really valuing and cultivating passivity for this time. And being curious to what benefits may be felt or experienced or gained from relaxing into what is without an agenda. Now allowing the awareness to, for a time, move to the breath. Joining me in taking 3 of the deepest, fullest breaths in, and the most complete and thorough exhalations that we've experienced thus far today. And once those 3 breaths are complete, allowing ease and relaxation into the breath as well. Moving our awareness into the space of keen and engaged observation, rather than the space of doing and managing and needing to control. Just breathing and watching the breathing. And just for the rest of our time, committing to yourself to, when presented with the choice, to choose to relax and observe whatever is with us. Anything in the body or the mind. We usually start this by exploring the breath. breath being a relative constant in our lives. It's a very handy portal or subject that will lead us into deeper feelings within the body. So just for a minute or two, exploring the breath and the feelings of the breath, wherever they are present for you. This may, as we frequently do, be a specific area. It may, for this time, be a vaster area. I would just invite you to mindfully commit to one or the other for a moment, and to explore your feelings around the breath in that area. And in the process of sitting and breathing, making a choice to commit to our awareness of the breath, can we set a tone of openness as we sit, inviting in any and all sensations in the body to reside in our awareness in relation to the breath, close to the breath, alongside the breath. Choosing a willingness to actively invite these sensations and to welcome them in. Setting a tone of receptivity and willingness to engage with the body. Welcoming what it has to tell you. And just noting and exploring these phenomena of felt sensations in the body as they come up. Allowing them to take their place in the space of our awareness in this moment. may find ourselves as part of the task of sitting and being and observing, that our thoughts may wander, that the realm of the thinking mind may be engaging our awareness, such that our awareness moves away from the body and from the breath and from the messages and information our bodies imparting on us through our sitting and through our breathing and through our existing, into the world of what's around us and our obligations and our needs and our concerns and worries. Acknowledging those are important at times. And acknowledging that they may be present for us, part of our felt experience as we sit. But also acknowledging that part of our purpose in coming here in this moment is to discern and choose to listen to the body through the breathing and through the sitting. Allowing the thinking mind to sort of be a silent partner, welcoming it to be present, asking it to join you in the role of observer, releasing its grip on your awareness, its need for meaning and purpose and striving and finding of patterns and understanding. Allowing it to relax for a time. To just let it sit with you. To invite it to make space along with your awareness for anything the body wishes to inform you. If the body should be telling you things in an intense way, and you fear that you may be injuring yourself by continuing to sit in a particular way, you'll know that you always have the choice to move or adjust or stretch. And know as well that peacefully confronting intensity is part of what we are here for in this moment. Part of what we're here to learn is how to be open and understanding and compassionate in the presence of intensity. And I invite you to Sit with those intense sensations and any sensations that may be present for you in this moment. And for the next 5 or so minutes of non-guided relative silence, just being with your body and with your breath, knowing that I'm holding the space and time. And at the end of our sitting, I'll ring the bell to bring us out of the practice. Allowing the breath to deepen again, to come under the control of the conscious mind for a time. Allowing the engagement with the breath to be the string that draws our awareness back to the surface, back to the world around us. When you're ready in your own time, slowly and gently allowing the eyes to open in whatever way is best for you. Perhaps taking a stretch or a bend or a twist in some way that relieves some pressure or aching that you may have experienced in the result, in the time of this sitting. To thank yourself. for doing this work with yourself. May you and I and everyone in these unusual times and in all times get to experience joy and peace and well-being. May all of our actions have the intended consequence of helping to foster this in others. Namaste. Thanks, friends. See you soon. Take care.